Have you played the Stanley Parable before? No, I have not. I have not ever played this game, and I didn't really watch anybody play it. I've seen clips of it, but I've never played it myself. Never the end.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Hello, Stanley. How you doing?
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
I could do that.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year.
I can press buttons.
Although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
All right, Agent 427.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
What was it?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Why?
Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
This reminds me of the back rooms. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, this is my office. So I am Stanley. I am Agent Stanley 427. You know, my cousin is Agent 47. Apparently, I hate Mondays because that's what my coffee says. Oh, shit. I mean, can I play on my computer? I'm actually pressing buttons on the keyboard. Okay. All right. I guess we're leaving. What if I don't want to leave, narrator? What's Agent 428 doing? I can't go in there. Can't go in there. Hello?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps everybody knows we're about to get raided. Oh my God, we're about to get raided. Oh God, alright. Oh. Why does it sound like I'm pressing keyboards? Where's the meeting? Oh my God, 420! 420.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Who farted? Who the hell farted in this office? What is this? Oh my God. I can finally look at what my Valentine. I can finally look at what my coworkers have been up to. How to help. Okay, that doesn't work. What's this one say? Who farted? Oh my God, he's got the same mug. How the mighty have fallen. Weekly monitor. What does that one say? An examination of the impact of the work and art of Lula Chamberlain. Who the hell is Lula Chamberlain? This is very sketchy. Yo, this does look like the back rooms, but with offices? What the hell?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, did I? Did I enter the door on my left? Oh my God. I got a choice. I can either go to the left or I can go to the right. Listen, I am not going to be controlled. You will not control me, narrator.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I do like the employee lounge because, you know, I can get me a snack. I'll get me some coffee. I do love coffee. Definitely love coffee.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
And drinking all the coffee. Nothing's working. Nothing's working, and it sounds like I'm like clicking on keyboards.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings. Really worth it.
Listen, you keep talking crap, narrator. I'll do it all day. I'll do it all day. Is this the real time?
At this point, Stanley's obsession with this room bordered on creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality. It's possible that this is why everyone left.
No, don't say that. No, they loved me. They loved
At
me.
last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business.
Oh, yeah? I am not going in there. What are you talking about? That is where Five Nights at Freddy's kill people. Hell?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Oh my god. I am not doing anything that the narrator says. I am not. I am going against everything he wants me to do. Caution! Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop. I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. I would never lie to you. God, what is this? Do not jump from the cargo lift while it's in motion. Will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift is $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift is $5,000. So you have to pay $5,000 if you die. They will charge you $5,000. Is there anywhere else I can go? What about this door? Of course. All right. What happens if I jump off?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Oh, God!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Oh, my goodness.
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
I am very powerful, narrator. You can't tell me what to do. I will break out of these shackles. I will break out of the
All
complete
of his
shackles. What
co-workers
the
were
hell?
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Narrator, we've been through this already. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I feel like Groundhog Day.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
was not the correct way to the
Yeah,
meeting
whatever.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow.
Yes, this room. What a beauty. But eager to get back to business,
What a beautiful
Stanley took the
room.
first open door on his left.
No, I did not. I went straight. I went straight. You can't tell me what to
Stanley
do.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Ah, okay. We're back. We're not jumping off this time.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Really?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Is this somebody's birthday?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Oh, who's her? Who the hell is her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Oh, yeah?
To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
She's been waiting for me? My god, I've been wondering when Liz was gonna take me back. So, I guess he wants me to go through here. Alright. Fragile. Alright, narrator, I'm gonna do what you want me to do, alright? Just don't hurt me. Do not kill me. Oh. A dark room? Oh no. Oh, Ah! Ah!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay, what if I don't? What if I just let it ring? What if I just let it ring, narrator, huh? Then what then? You're not controlling my mind! I control my mind! You're not my god! Can I just leave? I don't think I have a choice. I think I have to literally pick it up.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope
Yes!
for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
No, I tripped over
that
it.
wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I tripped over
You
it.
actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
I didn't know that was possible either.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music
wife?
comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Wife, please?
Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
I think we broke the narrator.
Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
What? He broke the fourth
I
wall?
can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect
What?
choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making.
Yo, I'm
Or
scared.
did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my
Okay.
watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on
No.
safe decision-making in the real world.
Don't stop the
Please
game.
observe this helpful instructional video.
What?
Choice.
What?
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example,
What is
in
this
this scenario,
game?
a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice. He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he
Okay.
could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
Oh.
If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn
Okay.
to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30?
My
I'm
goodness.
supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, is it 4:30?
Excellent.
Guy, you didn't give
Making
me enough
choices
time.
on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at
so
least 8
confused.
choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant.
Oh my
and the
God,
feeling
don't
should
say
subside.
that.
At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
I'm insignificant.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
What is
But not
going
to worry.
on?
Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
I don't want to do what you say, man. I don't want to go out there. I don't want to do it. Listen, I'll plug the phone up. I promise. Look, we'll plug the phone back up. I don't think I have a choice. I have a choice. Narrator, are you there? Like this room is completely broken. Like, this is like a room in Gary's mod. Okay. Oh, he wants me to go back in, don't you? Don't you? Okay, no. We've been here before. This is where we jump to our death. Alright. Let me get back.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying.
Oh,
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story.
No
That
way!
story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
No way they put a fence right here. He's ruthless. He's stopping me for ending my life. Alright, are we going back to my office? Oh, I don't want to do it. I want to do it. Okay. Can't do anything there. I think he's sending me back to the office. Ah.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
What door on the left? What are you talking about? Like, I don't trust you, narrator. Oh, this room again?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
I'm
quite sure you'll
Stanley.
be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I am Stanley. I will do what you want. I will go through the door. Stanley is good boy. I am Stanley.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Meeting room, floor 4XX, group. Marketing Mondays, target weeks, offices, group 46, group 47, group 48. Preview, office party. We're having an office party on Friday at the end of the month. Do not alter without consulting whiteboard manager. Stanley Delirious. Stanley Delirious is good boy. Stanley Delirious will number of slides on this slide. Slides. Charts of slides and charts. What is hot? Target demographics. Teenagers. See, this is like a YouTube algorithm right here. This is we got to figure out what gets the views around here. Team, we have to figure it out. The bi-quarterly post-review. We need what's that say? Hopeless. More. We need more, less reviews. So, yes, we need less reviews. We want to get rid of the death sport portion in the primary review schedule, the death sport. But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers, more water cooler heaters. Charts need to help more to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographics. By teenagers to put in the teenage demographics. What is this company? No more bins. Trash cans, renaming of the ideas, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you know what? I gotta get the hell out of here. It's too much. The broom closet. Ah.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Stanley Delirious must comply. Stanley Delirious is good boy. What the hell? This is the boss has an office like this? Yo, these floors look good. Floors look like fantastic. Is that boss? Is that Stanley's boss? We can't go that way. All right.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week.
Did I?
Night Shark 115.
Night Shark
Was
115.
this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
What if I didn't, huh? What if I didn't? So we got, I am the most expensive boss. Wow, conceited much, Mr. Bossman? What does that say? Sewage?
Stanley spoke the code.
Lilies.
Night Shark
the poor panda.
115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Stanley does not compute, narrator. Stanley is Stanley's own self.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Listen, shut the hell
You
up,
didn't mishear
narrator.
me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver.
I'm not
Otherwise,
doing-
we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I'm not doing what you want me to do. I'm going to get fired. That's the boss's private quarters.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what?
What?
It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there.
We
Why
pissed
did
them
you come
off.
this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you
Wow!
coward. You
Wow! Wow! He did not just go off on me like
behave
that.
exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
What is
and
going
always
on?
Putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Stanley does not listen to you. Stanley.
No! Why did you do
my
that?
God.
Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Shut the hell up, narrator. Let me out. What is going on? Yo, Gary's mind is messed up. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, my brain. Oh, look at the chair. The chair's all broken. The floor is the ceiling. The ceiling is the floor. The roof, the walls. Everything is chaos. My brain. My brain. All right, fine. I'll do what you say. I'll do what you say, all right? Listen, you broke me, narrator. You broke me. What the hell happened to this room?
It's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work.
It wasn't
Why?
me.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
No!
To willingly destroy all of my work?
No!
I don't know.
I'll do what you say,
Answer,
narrator.
what do I do? What do I do?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, I have to. I have to shut the game
No!
down. I have to.
No!
I have to.
No, don't do it, man. Don't do it! No! No! Oh, what the hell's happening? What's happening?
Oh, I'm here.
What happened?
I'm still here.
What
Here in
is-
this pile of rubbish. With you. You.
my
who
God.
thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
I'm sorry.
What, did you think that would be funny?
No,
You just
I mean,
had to
yes.
see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Oh
That
my
thought
God.
hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
No.
That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
Wow. You take that back.
My story.
Listen, look, we can fix this.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been
Spoilers!
victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so
Spoilers!
hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
I think he killed himself.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
the hell?
entered the door on his left.
Don't do it, Stanley. Don't do it. Don't listen to him, Stanley.
Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door.
The Stanley
Are you
Parable.
listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
I'm
Stanley,
confused.
this is important.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you
Oh, no.
understand me?
Stanley's in
Whatever choice
purgatory.
you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward. Please.
Wow, the narrator is begging.
Do something.
The narrator is begging. Narrator,
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this.
he's begging.
The story needs it. So, you hear me?
Oh, that's so
Are you
sad.
there? You listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay.
Oh.
It's okay, I can wait. You
No.
need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
You know what's sad?
Take as much time as you need.
This is what happens when you stop playing video games. Like, has anybody ever thought about what the NPC does after you're done with a video game? Once you leave a video game and never load it again, that NPC's sad. He's just standing there, not doing anything. We're back in our damn office. So we broke the narrator. He destroyed the game, killed himself, ended the world. But now we're back.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Oh.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Okay.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Alright, listen. I am Stanley, and I am sorry.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What if I don't enter any door? Narrator. You want me to go in the door on the left? What if I go to the right and then go back to that phone and actually answer the phone? You know, you know what? We're doing that.
This was not the correct way to the
You don't
meeting
tell me what
room,
to do.
and Stanley knew it perfectly
I'm
well.
answering the damn phone.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes. Yes.
The
Oh, the
lounge was
employee
sublime,
lounge.
a work of art.
Yeah, work of art.
But eager to get back to business,
I'm eager.
Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yep, I totally took the first open door on my left. Totally did. Totally.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I can't believe. I can't
Look,
believe.
Stanley,
Oh.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Could I jump off right
Someone
here and
you've
go through there?
forgotten about.
I feel like I could.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
But who
This
is
it,
she?
Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside,
Why, please?
to let her back into your life.
Come back to me.
She's been waiting.
Hello? Oh,
That's
Hello?
her, Stanley.
is it her?
You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Listen, I'm sorry. Please take me back. Take Delirious back. I beg you. Please. Hello?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
Pulling a bun
Okay, there we go.
out of the oven?
All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about
You're damned.
What? What? Mannequin hole?
Gotcha!
What the hell?
Oh, come on.
Come
Did you
on!
actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
The narrator is ruthless. He is so mean to me. What the hell? First he tells me my existence means nothing, and then he tells me that no one will ever love me. You know what? I'm not going in there. I'm not going in there.
Sorry,
Oh!
but you're in my story now.
Oh. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, man. Don't do this. Let me out. Let me out. Oh. This is like messing with God. God is like pissed. Hello, mannequin hoe.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Good morning, employee 427. Press X on your keyboard. Where's my... I don't want to press X. I don't want to do it. Can't make me. What if I press F or G or H or J or K or elemental P Q R S T U V? Bish. Alright.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press T. F. Damn it. Damn it, it doesn't work. Let me out of this place. Let me out of space. I just vanished without a trace.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Oh my God.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One
Now-
might even feel sorry for him.
Now I'm a
except that
sim?
he's chosen this life.
I'm a sim? Is this world even real? Are we real? Is my existence real? Like, what is real life? Can anybody really tell me what real life is? Like, what happens after we're gone? What happened before we were here? Like, what the hell?
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh, that's so sad. Press Q to watch TV. Like, is this my apartment? This is the crappiest part. Look, this is my bedroom. That's probably the bathroom, and this is the kitchen. This is it. And I live with mannequin hoe. You know, this is my the doll. Yes. Let's watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job.
Don't even have a
First, he
TV.
imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press H to spend time with the boys. Oh, you know what? We need to time. Listen, mannequin hoe, it's not me, it's you. I gotta go out. I gotta go, you know, have some time with the boys. I gotta live my life a little bit. All right? You know? Have a good day.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last,
What is up with the
choice.
doors?
It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press J to prepare dinner. Oh my God, I would love dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations.
What the hell?
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And
baby?
he called it the Stanley Parable.
Game with the baby. Press I to tell your kids a story. Okay, baby Delirious, little Delirious, sit down. I'm going to tell you a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press U to tell your wife you love her. Okay? Listen, can you just open the door? I don't like enclosed spaces.
But there is no answer.
Oh, no.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has.
Still in the
Nothing has
office.
changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Oh my God! You know, we need sleep. We need sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this.
He needs
That
sleep.
in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this.
Watch what?
Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
What? Press M to be at work in the morning? No, you can't tell me what to do, narrator. I don't listen to you.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Maybe a mirror? You know what I'm saying? Maybe a mirror?
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to.
Let me out.
But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Let me out.
We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time.
Maybe.
And I
maybe.
tried again.
Please die.
Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
I don't want to die. What is going on in this damn game? Yo, the narrator is absolutely sadistic. He's a lunatic. He's crazy. I just want to go home. I don't want to work anymore. I quit. I quit.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
All right. Narrator, you win. You win. I'll do you, okay?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Yep.
he entered the door on his left.
I did. There you go. Are you happy with me? Are you happy? Oh,
Yet there was not a single person here either.
where is everybody?
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay. All right. Whew.
Coming to a staircase,
What?
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wait a minute, this is different. He gave me a choice, and I'm gonna do the opposite. What's in the boiler room? Oh, this is scary. Some Freddy Krueger crap right here. What's that? What's that? Hi, Lainey. I wrote this in the first, what's that say? In the first period and left it in your locker on the way to school. It's what all the cool kids are doing. I've decided, write me back, and here's an idea for something to draw. 2 cats on a motorcycle. Okay. I can barely see it, by the way. Hey, this is a good idea. Look, there's 2 cats riding a motorcycle at the bottom. Look at that. This is a good idea. What all the cool kids are actually doing is sending each other pages on their, what's that say? But we're cooler than them, and guess what? They can't put, what? Can't read! I can't read that last part! Oh, look, we got more papers. Yeah. Wait a minute. Can I
But
get my...
Stanley just couldn't do it.
Can I get my
He
car?
considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
I mean, how does this car get in here?
He thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
I know what happened!
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Oh my
Why
god!
did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went?
You're right!
And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all
He's
too
right!
strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
Where's my
he
feet?
just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream.
This is a dream!
Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He
What?
wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Oh yeah, that's
He
right.
thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical star field, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the
Narrator's
strangest
gone.
question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
Maybe I'm dead.
Why is there a voice in my head
What?
dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
That's right.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley,
Why?
who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's
Oh my
describing
God, my
thoughts,
brain!
he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
What do you
Was
mean?
Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
What do you mean?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Yeah, exactly.
How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too.
Explain that!
Surely, if he could just... He would prove it.
Calm down, man.
He would prove that he was in control.
Yeah, I gotta pinch
that
myself.
This was a dream.
I gotta pinch myself,
So
right?
he closed his eyes gently, and he
God.
invited himself to wake up. He felt
Wake up,
the cool
Delirious.
weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back,
Ah, yes.
the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Ah, beautiful. Sleep.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Ugh.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Ah.
Let me go back to my job.
Let me wake up.
Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
Ah.
It's all I want.
Let me wake up.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life
And my
exactly
views.
the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
I am delirious.
Everything will be fine.
My life is delirious.
I am okay.
You know, I am okay. I'm okay with this. I'm still here. Damn it. We're still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real.
Okay.
I must be. Can anyone hear my voice?
Okay.
Who am I? Who am
Okay.
I?
What
And everything went black.
What is going on? What is going on?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Who is Mariella?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She
What?
arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked towards
Oh my
her
God,
work.
did I jump off a
But on this
building?
particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man
No!
who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then
Oh.
collapsed dead on the
Okay, never
sidewalk.
mind.
And although she would soon turn to go
You
call
crazy?
for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy.
Oh,
This
no.
much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this.
This game is
and in a
messing with me,
certain way,
man.
seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Oh no.
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
She ran from a crime scene? That's illegal. She can get arrested for that. Oh, we're back. We're back. So, in that timeline, apparently I was crazy, and I ended up just falling and dying on the sidewalk. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Yeah.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, but perhaps I missed the
When
memo.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh. My God. Listen, narrator.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Yeah, where's everybody?
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go
Monetize
up to his
free-to-play?
boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Yes, we must monetize free to play. Nothing shall be free.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Now, if I go back down there, would it be a different scenario or would it be the same scenario? I have no idea. Like what? I didn't go through the rest of that area, that room. I kind of want to check it out. I should have kept going. Narrator, I'm sorry that we just did this, narrator. I apologize.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
What's
he
in here?
considered the possibility of facing his boss.
in here?
Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired.
Oh my
for
God.
that.
Oh.
And in such a competitive economy,
Oh, wait a minute.
why had he taken that risk?
Oh.
All because he believed everyone had vanished.
It's all the
His boss would think
same.
he was crazy.
I'm going in
And then
circles.
something
I
occurred to
am
Stanley.
crazy.
Maybe.
I'm
he
a
thought to
damn
himself,
lunatic.
Maybe I am crazy.
No.
All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any
Oh
logical
my
sense.
God.
And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations.
Listen.
For example, why couldn't he see his feet?
Achievement
He was
unlocked.
down.
You can't jump.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion
this is what
that it
I
had
was
been on the
supposed
tip
to
of his
do.
tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Yes, I'm dreaming.
Yeah.
This
is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers
We gotta
weren't
go through
actually
this
gone.
entire thing
He
again.
wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Yes, I'm not
He
crazy.
thought to himself,
I'm not
I
crazy.
suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to
You know,
go
I don't
back
have
to
feet.
my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
I don't have a
I
pulse.
may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh my God, we're flying.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield,
Yes.
and it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Oh my God.
And Stanley marveled
Oh, this
that he
is
had still
beautiful.
not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
Yes.
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Because you're crazy.
Now the voice was describing
crazy.
itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd,
One,
and
two,
wondered if
before?
this voice spoke to all people.
One,
in
two,
their
before.
dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if
Am
he's
I the
asleep,
narrator?
he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Am I even delirious?
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
Am I playing this game
Now,
or am I
hearing the voice
watching
speak
someone
these words
play
was
this
quite a
game?
shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain beyond a
Am I
doubt
you?
that this
Are you
was
me?
in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too, surely.
Let me
surely,
out!
if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently,
Oh, don't close
and
your
he
eyes.
invited himself
Don't
down
close
with
your
him.
eyes.
He felt the cool weight of the blanket on
Okay.
his skin, the
Oh, I can
press
still
of the
see.
mattress on his
See a little
back,
bit. Oh, I went through a
the
door.
fresh air of a world outside this one.
Okay. Okay.
Let me wake up. He thought to
I
himself.
can't see it right there.
I'm through with this dream.
Don't be a damn
I
eyes,
wish it to
delirious.
be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please.
Please.
It's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job.
I give up,
All I
narrator.
want is my life
I give
exactly
up.
the way it's always been.
Just take me.
My life is normal.
Just take my life.
I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Just take me.
I am okay.
I am okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Everything's okay.
Stanley began screaming.
No.
Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must
Help
be.
me!
Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Oh!
Went black.
Yo.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
It made that so
Mariella
much
woke up on a day
crazier.
like any other.
It made that so
She
much
rose,
crazier
got
to
dressed,
go
gathered her
through
belongings,
the way
and
I
walked
did.
to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man.
Did
He
she?
was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind.
I am
I
delirious.
know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
I'm so proud to be a part of this great big family. You're never gonna take this away from me. I'm in the delirious army, delirious army. I'm so proud to be a part of this great big family. You're never gonna take this away from me.